Welcome to the equipment room. This is where your Canon Vixia cameras are going to be. They're located in these cubbies here. All of the cameras have numbers on them. Camera number to 89 matches up to number written on these. I call them parking spaces. 89 goes into 89, and not just in 89 too. If you notice, please angle them so that the numbers are facing out so that I can see that each one's in its right place. Now, which camera do you get? Do I get camera number 77? Who gets that? If you look up and to the right here, you will see this is right there. That's the little thing that you're able to check and see which camera that you're ultimately going to get. Now let's walk through the steps. I'm going to get my camera. Come up here, say I'm camera number 82, grab camera 82. Next I need to attach the battery. And where does that battery going to be? Let me show you here. Down and to the left, there is this drawer right here called camera batteries. And inside here, here's all of these color-coded batteries. I got blue batteries, I got red batteries. You guys are getting these ones right. Whoop, can't see that. Right there. You're getting not the blue ones, you guys are going to get the purple battery. Grab a purple battery. Come back over here to where we're at. All right, so here is the camera, the Canon Vixia. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the battery, contact points are up here on the top. You're gonna slide this up into the back like this, slide it up. That is simply all the power that you need. Then you open this up. Once you open it up, the power is gonna come on. All these cameras are already all set. You'll look up in the upper right-hand corner. You should be able to see the battery, how much time is left on the battery. So this one, it says it's a full battery at 131 minutes. And then simply once you put your hand in there and I hit the record button, you're going to see the red record button show up over here in the middle, and you'll see the time of how long it's going. It says it's 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Hit that button to make it stop. That in essence is it for the camera. If you want, you can close the thing and that will turn it off. Although there is an on-off button here on the inside, you don't necessarily need that. All you really need to be able to do is close it and open it. When you're done, you're going to pull the latch on the back, pull it backwards, lift it up, and take the battery off. But there's one more toy I want you to be able to play with in here in the room. And if you look along with the cameras here themselves, if you look up and to the left here, right above all of them, I have these things. These are called grips. These are the Easy Grip. I'm going to bring the Easy Grip down here and show what I want you to do with this one. This is like a tripod, but a tripod that you can be able to manipulate and be able to use and hold the camera a little bit easier. So on the bottom, like all tripods, it's got a hole here. There's a smaller secondary one, but if you notice, there's no threads in there. And the bottom of the grip, there is the standard tripod screw that we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the camera upside down, put that screw right inside the hole there. Let me adjust my hand here. Then I'm going to tighten this down. I'll show the camera there. There we go. And remember, just snug, not too tight. Now I have a separate handle for this thing where I can hold it from the back, I can hold it from the top. It's got some rails on the bottom that I can put this thing outside. Most importantly, it has this, which we're going to cover on our next lesson, where I can start to attach things like what I was using over here. Let's say if I wanted to attach a light onto here, I can put this light on top of it over here, or I want to be able to do a microphone. This is what you guys are going to be able to use when you go out and film for today, so you can put this in some different locations and places. You want to get your ground level shot, high angle shot, and that sort of stuff. And interesting, you also could still put it on a tripod too, because you can put this onto a tripod. So I want you to be able to attach the Easy Grip onto this thing, go out, film what you need to be able to film, and then I'm going to show you how to be able to get your clips off. But once this is all done, we need to return the thing, and there's one more step you need to be able to do. So put the Easy Grip back, unscrew that thing, but it's about the battery. If the battery has, check this out, if the battery has about 50% or more, I want you to take the battery and put it back in the drawer. 50%. Okay. If it is less than 50%, I want you to help us put the battery in the right place where it can go. And right to the right of the batteries, you're going to see, not the batteries, the cameras, you're going to see a box that just says dead batteries. And that in essence is all I really want you to do. You're just going to go up over here, just drop the battery back into there, and we're good to go. That's it for the cameras. Now let's take it over and see how I can get my files off. Okay, so now what we got to do is get the clips from this camera onto the computer. And so when you open up the camera, if you can take a look at the shot here, we have lots of these buttons here. You got on. First off, if I want to be able to see what I've recorded, below the on button, there's a play button. When I hit play, it'll show my recordings that I have directly on the screen. To be able to see any of them, I tap one of them. I can be able to see from one to the next. Tap it again, hit stop. And I can delete and do things from here, but I don't recommend that at all. Just record it all and then do it back on the computer. So this is just if you briefly want to be able to see them. So, but while this is open here, I have the on button, I got the play button, and I got some areas to plug in. One, I got some headphones in here, if you want to be able to have some headphones and be able to hear what's happening. But the biggest one I want you to be able to see here is the one on the far right. This is a USB plug. And that USB plug is going to go directly into our computers that we have over here. Next to all the computers, you should have on one side a USB cable that is already attached to the computer that's just taped onto the side. So in order to get the files from here to there, we're just going to use this. So plugging this in, it only goes one direction, so make sure you're going the right way. Don't force it. When I plug that in, the computer is going to make some noises, and this will now go black. So if you come take a look over here, there is now, you should have it come up and it'll say Canon Vixia. What do you want to have to happen? This is an auto thing that can come up. If it doesn't come up, that's fine. We can just go to this PC and I'm going to say, hey, open up the files. And then all of a sudden now here, device is ready. The first time it will come up. Disregard that. And now I have, if I go to this PC, I can see my D drive is over here, but then also I have a new thing called the Canon Vixia right here. If I double click that, it now acts basically like a flash drive. I can double click that, and then I have different folders. In this particular one, you're going to want to be able to go to the Canon removable storage, go to DCIM, and then there'll be lots of different folders in here. This is all based on how many kids have used the camera before. I would choose the oldest, the highest number. That's the most recent one to be able to try to find out where your stuff goes. So if I click over here, I can see a couple of things. It says the file names. If I'm not sure, I can go to view and look at them in different ways. Like I could go to view and go to list, and these will be tiny little icons. Or I can go to view extra large. Now, I like that because it gives me a little bit of a thumbnail of what that looks like. Now, either with all on one screen or you guys have two monitors, I'm going to open up this PC and have two folders open up next to each other. So from here, what I need to do is go to my data drive, go to my name, open up a new folder. Every time we do a new project, we're going to do a new folder, and I'm going to call this Canon Vixia demo. Now I have here, these are the clips that I want. I'm going to highlight both of them and drag them over into my D drive. The D drive is the files that we need, the folder that we need to be able to put everything in there. And from that, now it's done. You don't need to delete them. You can if you want. You can highlight and delete them from the camera if you would like. You don't need to. Every week at the end of every Friday, we are going to wipe all the cards, so you don't necessarily need to. Now this is done. I can unplug the camera, take this back off and return it, and now my files are here, and I simply throw those into putting them into WeVideo for us to be able to edit later on. That's how to be able to get your files off of the Canon Vixia. Good luck.